So today we will be talking briefly about what is science, and we will be covering the subtopics, what is science and how science can be classified. Let's find out what science is. So let's go through the definition first. So first of all, we will go through the definition of what is science, what science actually is. So science is basically defined as a study of nature and behavior of natural things and the knowledge we obtain about them. So the definitions I have mentioned here, they are the definitions we can find on the internet or we can find in our academic books as well. But we will have to go through the description in order to get the understanding of what science really is. And in the same way, this definition mentions clearly that science is basically defined as nature. It is to know nature and to know the behavior of things and the nature or that are around us, and how can we get to know them. We will go through this as well. And our second definition somehow relates to the answers we are seeking from our first definition. So our second definition is like it can be defined as a study concerned with discovering and describing the world around us by using the scientific method, particularly by observing and experimenting. So you can see that how these two definitions are linked. One definition is telling us that it's a study of nature and behavior of things around us, whereas other definition is telling us that how we can get to know the things around us, and it is by discovering them and by describing them. And to discover anything or to describe anything, we have to go through the scientific method, scientific process. And science is basically all about being curious about natural and physical phenomenon or world around us. And we learn things by observing, asking questions, and experimenting. This is called the scientific process, and we all use it every day, even without knowing it. So as we went through the definitions, and it states that science is all about to know nature. It can also be referred as natural philosophy. So you can name science. Natural philosophy is the second name of science. It's the second name for science. So you can also call it natural philosophy, or you can name it as science. So coming to the next slide, it says classification of science. So today we will be learning about the classification of science, about the modern and traditional classification of science. So there are two modes through which we can classify science, or we can, name the different branches of science. Here we go. We have according to the modern classification of science, we have three major branches covering the the whole science. So we can divide them into three branches, which is natural science, social science, and formal science. So under natural science, we can classify biology, chemistry, and physics under natural science, which are the normal sciences we study in our school, colleges, and universities. And the sciences we cover under the term social science are psychology, sociology, economics, and history. Yeah, history is also a science. Uh, I never knew it before. And the third one is formal science, and the sciences which we can classify under this term are mathematics, logic, and computer sciences. So all those IT technicians, IT specialists, computer specialists sitting over there. They can also be referred as scientists because, you know, it is eventually it is a science. So yeah, these are the three modern classification of science. And over this slide, it contains the traditional classification of science, which involves putting science under two major branches, which is biological sciences and physical sciences. The areas covered in under biological sciences involve botany and zoology. As you all know, that botany is the study of plants and zoology is the study of animals. So basically, the word bio literally means life. So biological sciences are the sciences which cover the study of all the living things around us. So basically, the two major groups of living things around us, they are plants and animals. So the study of plants and animals, that are all be covered under the definition of biological sciences. And the second term is physical sciences, and the the content, the subjects we can cover up under this term are physics, chemistry, and maths. So physical sciences involves the study, the knowledge of all the non-living matter around us, whereas biological sciences covers all the the knowledge, the study of all the living things around us. So that's all about today's presentation. I tried keeping it simple, and I hope you liked it, and it must have added up into in your information, and I hope so. It had made things simple for you. So don't forget to like and subscribe our channel and show us some support. Thank you. Bye. See you next time.